We need to know what makes a cancer cell tick, essentially, to be able to develop the best new therapies to kill the tumour cells. And in relation to our research, it's not just about the cancer cells themselves, it's about all of the cells around them, particularly the immune cells. So we need to understand this relationship between cancer cells and immune cells in the tumour environment. If we can understand that, then we can make the therapies that we currently have work better, but we can also develop new therapies that might be more effective in the future. I'm Luke Selth. I'm a Professor of Cancer Biology at Flinders University in Adelaide, and I'm co-director of the Flinders Health and Medical Research Institute Cancer Impact Program. We're standing on level 7 of Flinders University's new Health and Medical Research building. This is our research laboratory. This is where the magic happens in terms of making new discoveries about prostate cancer and what makes prostate cancer cells tick, but more importantly, how can we shut them down and improve outcomes for patients. So we're interested in the advanced phase of prostate cancer, so when the tumours have spread around the body. Treatments that we currently use aren't curative, so we're trying to develop new therapies to improve outcomes for those men. The problem we're trying to solve is that prostate tumours are really good at evading our immune system. Some cancer types, we can ramp up the activity of our immune system, and that's really effective at killing the tumours. That has not worked very well in prostate cancer to date, and so we're interested in developing strategies that make the prostate tumours more visible to the immune system so that our body can kill the tumours. It's the most effective way to clear a cancer. Immunotherapy has been a game changer for a lot of cancer patients, and so for me in the last sort of decade or so, that's been the biggest step forward in terms of treating cancer patients. So we really think that if we can make immunotherapies work better, this will be a game changer for prostate cancer patients as well. And this is the most exciting area of research, I think, currently going on around the world. We've made some really interesting progress in this project. So prostate cancer cells really like androgens. They thrive on androgens. That's what helps them grow. And so most of the therapies that we use to date aim to remove the androgens from the body. So one surprising thing we found is that if we feed the prostate cancer cells really high doses of androgens, they actually turn on pathways that make them more visible to the immune system. So we think this might be a way to make immunotherapies more effective, and we also think it might be a way to reduce the adverse side effects of the current therapies and actually improve quality of life in patients. So the funding from Box RALLIES has been absolutely instrumental for this project. First and foremost, the funding provides salary for a postdoctoral fellow who is basically doing all of this research in the lab. The rest of the funds basically go to support the direct research costs. The future of cancer research is, in my mind, probably not curing every patient, but getting it to a stage where it becomes a manageable chronic disease. Yes, we will cure some patients with the sorts of therapies that we're trying to develop, but I think for many patients, we'll have the tools to precisely tell the patient, your tumour is this particular type and it will respond to this therapy, and we'll be able to manage it a lot better and turn it into basically a chronic health condition rather than something that's a death sentence.